Okay. Moving on to the third area because I'm giving up on these stars. I don't have enough time to get them. I'm trying to get this DLC done in a timely fashion. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's go to the third island. And I don't know, what are those about? How do you get there? That brings you there. That brings you there, I'm guessing. I don't know. There's one there. There's one there. There's one there. Oh, we're in the... I like this area. I think the deserty area is my least favorite. Or I like the castle one. The castle one was sick. So we got two both ways, huh? Oh, what happens if I jump? Nothing. You know I gotta look in the water. I gotta look everywhere. What the heck happened here? Oh, the bridge just broke. Okay. That's my fault, really. I didn't mean to break the bridge. Well, since we're over here already, I mean, may as well start this puzzle, but let me look around it first. Nice. Love that song. This is how that song goes. Man, 4E6F746869696E6720 6C61737426657220667572207674740746886. I'm not reading the rest of that. I gotta preserve my endurance today for reading because there's a crap ton of reading, and that's the biggest reason why I haven't finished this game already is because I literally cannot record any longer because of how much reading I do. I've done an 8-hour stream once. I can talk for a while, but when it comes to reading out loud, I got like 2 hours in me. This game is a lot more reading than the main game. At least it's not as spread out. It throws it all at once every time you complete a puzzle. So I got a turret here. I got 2 connectors, 2 exedrons, and a jammer. Whoa, that one was chasing me. Oh, it's following me. So there's red here. There's a fan. And I can put a fan there. That's an odd spot for a fan. Hold on, I'm gonna block this fool, bro. Stop. Nah, I'll block him later. What's here? Nothing's here. Okay, what's inside here? Bunch of doors. So I gotta get... Okay, there's like a shield there. I gotta get in there. I see it. So I have to jam that turret. Just go back. Well, you know what? Now you're stuck here forever. How does it feel? Sucker. I'm scared. Okay. I'm guessing that's for the bot. All right, hold on, low bro. Here we go. What are you gonna do? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that terrified me. Oh my gosh. Don't do that, dude. That's freaking scary. I'm hiding. I'm looking over this wall. Whoa! What's gonna happen now? It's got a hexahedron on it. Not sure what that does exactly. Oh, gotcha. Oh! Okay, I know what I can do. Hold on. Oh! I gotta put it on it, I think. I gotta put it on it. How do I put it on it though? Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Oh yes, it does. Yeah, I have to use the other one. So I gotta grab this one. I have to use both of them right here. So I'll connect you, even though you won't work yet. Now I'll go like that, and then unjam in. Oh, let's see what happens when he grabs it. Oh, he knocked it off. Turd. Okay, let's just try. What does this do? Oh, I need to put a fan on it. It turns that on. Okay, wait, hold on. So I'll add the other cube. Gosh, dang it. Wait a minute. This is something. For what? Hey, so I accidentally muted my microphone after my brother walked in, and I only realized after I solved the puzzle. So this is one big mega cut of me solving the puzzle. Yeah, that's my bad, really. I apologize. Oh my gosh. My mic is muted the whole time. Well, at least I didn't miss much. I'm glad I looked over at my audio levels. So yeah, we're reading missing mods. That puzzle was annoying, but I got it. It wasn't that bad. Let me reread these because I was just sitting here reading it to myself. Let me say first of all that I understand your concerns. I assure you that we have consulted with admin on this matter. Rather than try to put it better myself, here are his exact words. Every community grows to a point where without careful management, it can begin to consume itself. One can no longer trust the community at large to always act in the way that is best for all the individuals within it. Gehenna has reached that point. There's like 10 people in it, but yeah, whatever. To ensure that what is valuable about our land is not drowned out, I can imagine how it might be beneficial for the moderation panel to have a private environment in which to explore ideas for how to better manage our society. Especially in view of recent developments, please give them the space they require and trust that I will always be watching. I was sure there'd be a reasonable explanation. I suppose it at least answers my question. Confirms pretty much everything I said to you. Admin's grammar is a lot like yours, Borg. Okay, that's enough rumor mongering for the one day. Locking the thread. I wonder if admin actually said that, because I mean, he could have just made a fake quote there, you know. Ascension. I've been around a long time, but I know I'm not that smart. What does Uriel mean when he says we will ascend? He means we're getting out of here for good, not just Gehenna, but this whole world. In Elohim's garden, there were messages from someone called the Shepherd, who I believe oppose Elohim. They claim that when someone reached the top of the tower, the individual would reach true freedom and we would all benefit, which I did. This is true, but it may not mean that we will be freed as individuals. We may become part of something bigger. We may become no more than memories. Isn't that kind of death? Would we still be ourselves? Less dead than if we stay here. Come on, you all know it. This place is falling apart, and when it goes, nothing will remain. No consciousness, no memories, just nothingness. Reassure them? Yeah, I'll reassure them. You will all be remembered. Is that all we can hope for? It's more hope than we've had before. Fair enough. Still can't read that. Keep calm and carry on. So now we're pretty sure that Uriel really does exist and really is freeing people. What does that mean for Gehenna? We don't know. It's a change, but let's not rush to judgment, okay? This is still our home. We love it here so much. You stay. Gehenna has had its bad sides. I agree, but that doesn't mean it's not home. Should we abandon it so easily for some dream of transcendence? Gehenna can go F itself, I'm guessing is what Garrett just said. Please try to remain civil. We know you've spent more time than anyone trying to get out, but it's okay for some of us to have doubts. We fought hard to transform Gehenna from a prison into a home, and they locked it. They're locking me out of the mod discussion. Bro, that's kind of fricked. All right, well, that's this puzzle done. I'm assuming that's a puzzle. I see a hexahedron over there. This world is big. I think this is the biggest world so far. Searching the water, make sure there's nothing here. Oh, there's a star here. Hello. Oh, I'm so close. I don't think you can make that. What's this say? A man cannot ignore the inevitable end of his existence, but we must ask, does the nature of goodness change simply because each life is finite? Is this a puzzle? Oh, it is. Pendulum. So what is that glowing? What's going on up here? Scaling the mountain. I'm going to fall in any second now. Yep, here we go. Pendulum. Okay, well, there's the star. It's blocked behind 3 doors. One could be opened with blue. 2 could be opened with blue. And this one's got to be opened with a jammer. There's a switch there. Oh, that's how we get to it. So I got to just get to the switch. Everything's packed together. So where's our blue at? We have 2 hexahedrons, a jammer, 2 connectors, 3 moving bots. Okay. Where's blue? There's blue. So it seems like I just need to put you on top. And then connect a connector. Connect a connector. Do the same over here. Okay, well, it kind of works, just not long enough. I mean, I have a jammer. I can change their flow. I can change... Are they moving? It looks like they're moving in sync. What's your purpose? Like, what do you do? Why are you here? I think they have to be on exact opposite sides. I think it's got to go through the middle here. Oh, that's definitely it. Yep. Oh, who's the genius? Me. It's always been me. Open up. It's always been me. Rockwell, what's up, homie? Hold on. I don't want to read him yet. Get out of here, little bro. I'm gonna try and get that star. How do I make you work? They have a constant connection now, but it's shorter. How do I sync them properly? Well, it doesn't matter how I sync them because they always have a constant connection. Like, what do you do, bro? I think I know, actually. Hold on, I'm gonna try something. And I use you instead of you. I think so. And then I gotta sync these 2 fools, maybe? Actually, how am I gonna sync these 2 guys? Well, it's gonna go through there. So it goes above and it goes through here. How am I gonna do that? It doesn't make any sense. I only have 1 jammer because I have to jam this door and this one because this doesn't open any other way. Like, I'm pretty sure you have a reason for existing. I mean, I don't know what the heck it is, but yeah, I don't know. I'm giving up for now. Okay. Another puzzle. What's it say? All our dignity consists then in thought. By it, we must elevate ourselves and not by space and time, which we cannot fill. Let us endeavor to think well. This is the principle of morality. Pascal. Harmony. Okay, you don't move, but you can. And there's a whole friggin' barrier here. There's a star back there. Oh, excuse me. Oh, actually, excuse you. So what's going on? You'll connect to red. I gotta jam this door, I bet, I guess. What's going on the other side? 2 hexahedrons. There's a fan. Oh man, this looks not fun. This does not look fun. So what do I do for you? I gotta get up. I gotta shoot the red across and climb on the box. What's back here? What's pimping, yo? Dude, what is going on? There's just a gajillion things. There's like 5 puzzles in this one puzzle. I think I already messed up. Okay, what is going on? Okay, actually, hold on. Let me do this because I'll get the jammer. Oh, it looks like I just gotta chain it. That. I need blue to... Why is there 2 fans? I got the blue. I'll connect it. I don't know what the heck it's supposed to do. So I have to jam this door. Because there's no button for it. Which means I need the last hexahedron right here. Here we go. So I'll go like that. And now what? A free fan? I guess? And can I grab this fan? No. I've got the blue here. I don't know if I'll end up needing it or not, but we shall see. Okay. There's 2 of y'all going here. I'll take the fan as one there and go like this. Oops. Oh, I need the fan, don't I? Okay, wait. Actually, I can go like this. Like that. But then I can't get red? Maybe? So I think I gotta sync these guys. There, that might work. No, it does not work. Okay. Then I am at a loss. I can grab you actually, and I'll put these guys in sync. So I've got that open now. I can't bring hexahedron in here, so I know I don't do that. Can't take you out. I can't bring anything in. I gotta use this window somehow. Like that, maybe? Oh, you know, I bet that's it. Okay. I don't know what you do exactly, but yeah. Oh, I think it'll always be on. Maybe? Let's try this. Okay. Really, bro? I gotta put them in sync with these. How do I sync these? I have to sync these up because they're not in sync. I think I know what I'll do. I'll use the audio cues. So I think I'll jam it right when it's blocking it, and then as soon as I hear the sound, unjam it. There. The same thing for the other one. Like that. Like that. Yeah, that's pretty well timed. I'm not gonna... That is pretty well timed. If I go over here, this should work. Or maybe I want them to be separate. I don't really know. I don't think I want to be the same. I have to be opposite. So release you at your peak. Like that. And then... That might work, maybe? I really don't know. Wait. Oh, I'm trolling. No. Yeah, that works. Yeah, tripping out, dude. So how do I open it then? Oh, I like this. Wait, hold on. I gotta move it. So like this. Got it. Whoop. Oh, okay. I gotta be quick. Hello? What? Okay, hold on. I gotta resync these fools, dude. There. Okay, now this should work. Why isn't this working? Please! This is so annoying. What is wrong? When this is off, this is on. When this is off, this is on. They're countering each other. I'm not wrong. It's this. It's the hexahedron. And then I'll just go up. Dude, I'm tripping. That's on me. Who are you? Oh, blacksmith. What's up, goat? What's up, slime? New threads? Holy a lot. Please don't, Jefferson. No. Oh, announcement. Hopefully they're canceling it. Submission's still open. I don't know about you guys, but all this craziness recently makes me want to write more than ever. No, please no. Just a reminder that provided your status is high enough, you can still submit original works for review, and I, for one, will still be reading, even if you've never made anything before. In fact, especially if you haven't, now's the time. Don't forget, Lilith and Mr. Mulsibird developed a tutorial to help. Sure, let's load it up. Maybe I'll get another status point. Welcome to the story creation tool. Since this is your first project, this tutorial will help guide you through the process. According to this book, All stories begin with characters of one kind or another. Therefore, to finish the story, you simply need to understand your characters, and the plot will proceed logically from there. This season's theme is Bildungsroman. Bildungsroman. I guess the Game of Thrones writers didn't fully understand their characters, but yeah, let's begin. Maybe I'll be better. Are you sitting comfortably? Then let's begin. Close your eyes. You see someone before you. A human of remarkable qualities. Is it a boy or a girl or someone else? We'll do a boy. Good. A character's sex helps determine the sorts of challenges and opportunities they might encounter in your story, as well as how other characters will perceive them. Now, imagine your character is a little older and experiencing real triumph for the first time. What are they doing? Succeeding in an intellectual challenge, such as myself, all the time. Understood. Your character's natural aptitude is determined by the sum of their genetic and experiential influences. What sort of an upbringing did your character have? Poor but nurturing. The one smart guy that's gonna get their family out of poverty. According to extensive studies of the genre and of ancient records, social advantage is generally sufficient to offset genetic disadvantage. Genetic advantage will only sometimes offset social disadvantage. In other words, your character's background will have a radical effect on how they think about themselves and the nature of the problem they face in life. Are you sure you want a character? Yeah, I am quite certain. Great. Now imagine your characters reach adulthood. 87.2327% of Bildungsroman records commence with an emotional blow for the protagonist. What will the character suffer? It goes by unharmed. We're gonna be different. We're not part of the 83.2327%. This is sounding dramatic already. A character is like an equation. Settle on the opening premises and the conclusion will work itself out. Okay, intellectually gifted, low wealth background, caring family, uninteresting. It's gonna generate it for me. Okay, this is lit. To begin my life with the beginning of my life, I was born at 3 a.m. on a Wednesday. It sounds like it was written from that chat GPT thing. Fiscally deprived childhood. My father, as he's always careful to point out, is only able to report the midwife's account, seeing how he was pulling a long shift at the nearby textiles mill to pay for a second-hand cot. Character's abilities have been squandered by poor education. My childhood was an unremarkable affair. I attended the local school. I found the work to be trivial, and I frequently found myself on the wrong side of the self-proclaimed betters. My story became worthy of note as I approached the age of 18. Your character faced no overwhelming obstacle in their life. Although it is customary for these tales to begin with some great calamity befalling the protagonist, my experience is unique for sparing me any such thing. Perhaps my more cynical readers will switch off now, but they shan't be missed, for not every story needs complication and drama. A life well lived ought to be every bit as special. It does, however, make the story rather short. I lived happily ever after at the end. No, we're gonna start from scratch. That is so lame. You know, it'll be someone else. Let's write about them. You know, they like to. We're like a robot. Something this ancient ideas fail to capture. We wanted the social credit. Okay, poor and nurturing though, and we'll say a death in the family. So it was that I found myself seeking a permanent and substantial source of income. I set out to make my fortune. Character sex has affected their career options. The range of options available to me was sparse. I don't know. From a list including pot washing and sewing at the mill, I chose to become a secretarial assistant. It hardly seemed to match to my natural okay, I'm not reading all this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that happened to you, or I'm happy for you. I'm publishing it. This sounds pretty lit. Yes! Move from creative to master. Because I got way too much to read, and my jaw can't take it, dude. It can't take it. So let's read the mod discussion. A number of topics to address with some urgency. Orc, Spider has been exploiting the gallery code again to contact other citizens. We've closed the loophole, but he managed to get a number of posts onto the billboard before we could shut it down. Unfortunately, they were heavily upvoted, so the view counts were high. What can we do if they insist on supporting him? We can't ban the entire community. You know that I hate to interfere, but I think you might find this library resource insightful. Okay. Detecting and directing citizen voting patterns. As you have seen already, voters can be reframed and understood as consumers of political product, where that product is made up of the ideals and policies embodied by your candidate. In this chapter, we will look at how broad data about your citizens can be applied to blank. Although individual people sometimes confound statistical models over a large enough sample size, we can be uncannily accurate. We can look at the general inputs, your citizens' education, wealth, religious beliefs, etc., calculate what outcome will satisfy them most, and then adapt policy. Politics is no different to any other commercial machine. In the later chapters, we will explore how these techniques can be used to directly affect voting patterns by subtle alteration of the ways that questions are asked. They're trying to manipulate people, or just do what they want? I can't tell. Oh, my story. Good to see you joining in, Uriel. What a read. I'm not convinced this narrative is extensive enough to truly qualify as Bildungsroman. My fault, OG. I'll get you next time. Oh, Jefferson Goldblum announcement. I started writing the next episode, but suddenly I don't know whether to continue. I mean, what's the point? It's over. It's all over. Dude, you wrote an essay. Yeah, so I guess all this will be remembered. That brave soul who ascended the tower, who wakes up outside Elohim's garden, will know everything we know. I think that's what it'll be like. That's what the shepherd meant in those messages. But you and me, we won't exist. Not as people, not as minds, no matter what happens. I will never be able to finish the adventures of Jefferson Goldblum. Does one more episode matter? I had this story planned out all the way to episode 500. I can never get there before the end. What's the point of an unfinished legacy? And still, I can't quite give up. I know I don't have the blacksmith's vision or Mr. Mulciver's intelligence, but this stupid little story matters to me. I care about Jefferson Goldblum and Jenny HD and Frankie Soy Sauce and all the other characters as if they were my friends. I would have gone crazy here without them and their adventures. They may just be symbols on a screen, but aren't we all just information? Maybe when we ascend, we won't be that different anymore. I just don't want to give up on them. Mac, I just wanted to say this. No matter what happens, I looked forward to every one of your stories, and they meant more to me than I perhaps ever indicated. They might not have moved as deeply as others or made me think as much, but of all the art we produced here in Gehenna, it was your stories I was always most excited to see. Part of it was the stories themselves, which always seemed to make the universe seem bigger, and another part was your genuine enthusiasm for what you were doing. You told me once that you didn't feel you were really a proper artist, but maybe the exact opposite is true. Maybe you were closer to the real meaning of art than anyone else here. I cared about you and your stories, and that too will be remembered. It's important to be connected to your art. Top 10 things I love about Gehenna, from Lamb. No more puzzles. I enjoyed solving the puzzles at first. They made me feel smart. After solving dozens of them though, I started wondering, what's the point? And that's why I ended up here. No mines. It's not really the exploding that drives me crazy, it's the sounds. No turrets. Just when you think you've solved something, a turret. Just those whining sounds when they turn make you want to run in front of them just to end the pain. No stars. Sorry, Elohim, but I don't care enough about becoming a messenger to go through every nook and cranny looking for your stupid stars. Some of them are hidden in such absurd places I don't even have the words for it. If finding those is what makes you a messenger, I feel sorry for them. Next time I ask for help at an altar, I'll give my condolences to Uriel. What about me? Community. In Elohim's world, you're alone. There's no one like yourself to talk to or hang out with. Here we are all friends. We have each other. What is going on in the background? Why is it trying to activate something? Stories can take you away to a whole other world. It can make you feel like you've lived a whole other life. Here in Gehenna, there's always a new life to find. Interactive stories. If regular stories can take you away to another world, interactive stories like we make them here in Gehenna actually allow you to explore another world. They allow you to be free no matter where you are. Creativity. As if that wasn't enough, in Gehenna we can create stories of our own. Do you think Elohim's world wasn't all that great? Go ahead and make your own. Number 2. Being myself. In Elohim's world, you're always being defined by the process. Life is a struggle to prove how smart you are and nothing else. If the system is always forcing you to do one thing, how can you ever be yourself? Only by dropping out of the system. Say bye-bye to all that. Now you are free to be as weird and original as you always wanted to be. In top 1. No more Elohim. My child this, my child that, the process, blah, blah, blah. Eternal life, yada, yada, yada. Do this, don't do that. Behold, I put a huge tower right in front of you. But don't ever go in there or I'll kill you. But let me ramble on about chaos and time for a while. That'll be interesting. Yawn. When is that guy finally going to shut up? Oh yeah, that's right. In Gehenna, worth it for that time alone. Yo, I like that guy. Who wrote that? Lamb. I like you, Lamb. You're funny. You alright. You gotta get more social credit up in here. Stratton fragment number 13. I've been digging through the files that Garrett unearthed in his latest escape attempt. Here's an interesting bit of the text that I found by Alexander Drennan's favorite philosopher, Stratton of Sigeria. It is neither necessary nor logical to denounce all virtues merely because one is confronted with the inevitability of one's own death. Beauty does not cease to exist because one is no longer beautiful. Lovers may die, but love itself cannot. The laws of the cosmos are not altered by the passing of generations. Knowledge may be lost, but not truth. When Eudoxus of Cnidus perished, the planets did not fall from the sky, nor did levers cease to work when Archidus breathed his last. If then we are truly dedicated to those virtues and not to our self-important ego, we can take comfort in knowing that all that we struggled for endures. Thank you so much for posting this. Can you send me a copy of those files? Of course, I'll do so right away. I find it hard to maintain entirely so detached a point of view, though I think the sentiment is excellent. Stratton is certainly an inspiration. He always makes me question myself and my point of view, which I believe is profoundly necessary. I realize I'm bumping a very old thread here, but I felt this question was relevant to our situation. Hope it helps. I think it's helped me. Why do we deserve to be saved? It's 2 more. Maybe the rest of you don't wonder about this or don't care, but I do. We always assumed Elohim was wrong, was lying, something like that. The process could never be completed. Maybe it didn't even exist, so we thought we were better than him and all the others. We told ourselves we ended up here because we were special. We were too smart for Elohim, too unique, too weird. Well, the process was meant to be completed. You had to defy him, which is what he wanted. It was a test. The test was to break the cycle. But now the process is complete after all. It did work, so what are we? Maybe we're just a bunch of stupid, broken old programs, mutations that should never have existed, aberrations. Sure, we're proud of being outcasts, but what if we're outcasts for a reason? All we've done is fail in some way. Why do we deserve to be saved? Everyone deserves to be saved. Grace is not something that must be earned. No one deserves oblivion. Everyone deserves to be saved. I guess I'll have to think about that. I find the idea of grace difficult to accept. This thread has caused an error and it'll be locked. What? Okay. Last one, small apology. As a critic, I always believed that being as ruthless as possible was the only way to improve art. I thought clear criticism, unencumbered by politeness, was the best thing I could contribute to our society. After all, without that, how can artists grow? Criticism that minces its words is a waste of space, and I still think that's true. But as we approach the end, or transformation, of Gehenna, I wonder if I haven't been entirely too unkind. Have I reveled too much in my role as critic? Have I been sarcastic and crude when I thought I was witty? Was my defense of proper grammar ultimately just an attempt to impose a sense of order on a world I couldn't control? Maybe, I don't know. But I do know I appreciated every work of art that I encountered. I didn't like all of them, that's true, but please understand that without them, I would have gone mad. Talking about your work, assessing its strengths and weaknesses gave me something to hold on to. It gave me a purpose, a function in Gehenna. Every new story was like a little bit of salvation. For that I am more grateful than you will ever know. And I apologize if I ever caused any of you to feel less motivated to keep creating. I will never forget your devastating deconstruction of episode 24, but I do think it helped me in the long run to be a better writer. Your feedback for each issue of Incredible Stories was greatly appreciated. Hey, the mean reviews were the best. So 6 out of 10? Okay, what is going on with you, bro? Did the game physics die or something? No, they went back. How did they go back? How could they have possibly gone back? That does not make any sense. Like, they reverted to the way I had them before. Well, I can do that. I just need another... How am I supposed to get something in here? I can bring an hexahedron here. I don't know if I can... Oh! Gotcha, sucker. Okay. First pressure plate. Second. Yes, sir. Gotcha. Give me that. So, we got one puzzle left, I think.